Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining us for this edition of Reporter's Notebook. For those of you who are new to Reporter's Notebook, it's a really fun segment we get to do here at WNCT where we get to bring in some coworkers in here to the digital studio and talk about the stories that they covered today, dive a little deeper into those stories, and kind of talk about just what it's like to work in a newsroom, what it's like to work here at WNCT. So today I am joined through Zoom by Miss Cheyenne Pagan.
Hi,
Hello.
Emily. I'm so excited to be here.
So excited to have you. You're down in Jacksonville. She's our Jacksonville digital reporter. You guys get to see her face up here in the digital studio on Mondays, doing our daily updates and things like that. But today you were out reporting, and what did you get to cover today? Because there's some big events going on this weekend. So tell me all about what you got to cover today.
Yeah, so I basically did a preview story for Juneteenth tomorrow. Governor Roy Cooper just declared June 19th, Juneteenth Day in North Carolina. So it was kind of a big deal. So I mentioned that in my story. And then I kind of like highlighted different cities throughout Eastern North Carolina that were doing an event. So for example, Greenville is kicking off at 6:30 tonight. So by the time this is out, this might already be like happening. But I don't want to say it wrong, but I think it's like Groovy Greenville. I want to double check
Yes,
that.
Greenville Grooves, I think.
Greenville Grooves. I was gonna get it mixed up either way, but it sounds like a really fun event. It's a music festival in Greenville, and there's gonna be so much stuff going on there. That kind of kicks off the events. Like that's happening tonight, and then tomorrow there's all kinds of events going on. There's an event in Kinston. There's an event in Washington. All kinds of stuff going on in Eastern North Carolina to celebrate Juneteenth. And honestly, that's just awesome that there's just so much stuff going on to celebrate the holiday and really like bring awareness to its history, you know?
Definitely. And can you tell us a little bit about the history of Juneteenth for those who don't know much about it?
So Juneteenth basically observes June 19th, 1865, when Union soldiers delivered news of freedom to enslaved Black people in Galveston, Texas. So basically, that was 2 months after the Confederacy surrendered, and 2.5 years after the Emancipation Proclamation freed slaves in southern states. So it's a very big deal. And the fact that I know Joe Biden or President Biden, he made it a federal holiday, I believe on Thursday. So it's a pretty big deal, and it's pretty exciting here in Eastern North Carolina. I mean, so many different events going on. So definitely check out my story. I highlight those events, tell you exactly where they are, and give you some times for you to check them out on Saturday.
Definitely. And like you said, the Greenville Grooves event is going on, tonight. And I do know, just from speaking with Julianne Dell, our morning anchor, she is actually going to be emceeing that event. So if you guys want to say hi, I know if you want to say hi to Julianne tonight and get out and do some Juneteenth celebrations and events, go to this Greenville Grooves event and you can say hey to her. She's going to be emceeing the whole thing. I believe it ends around 9:30 tonight, if she was telling me correctly. So definitely go check that out. And again, Cheyenne says she has all the events going on all over Eastern North Carolina for this weekend. So Cheyenne, of course, where can people go to check that out?
On our website, WNCT.com, under our online originals page.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Cheyenne, for taking the time out of your day to jump on here with us and chat about this really cool story, really cool preview to these events that you did today. Make sure you guys go check that out and, kind of plan ahead for your weekend. It's going to be really beautiful on Saturday. And of course, Sunday is Father's Day. We have the possibility of some rain, but definitely go ahead and start planning out that weekend with some of these events. So thank you, Cheyenne, and thank you guys for joining us for this edition of Reporter's Notebook.